YouTubers, subscribers, and friends, welcome to my channel. One down, four up. Well, these are the gauges that I bought that do not work, and I finally got a refund from the guy from with eBay's help. It's the RPM gauge, and the no, that's not the RPM gauge. That's the speedo, and this is the RPM gauge. And what happened was, when I buy stuff off eBay, I usually check the guy's rating, and I didn't bother to check. I'm always telling my wife, check the rating, don't buy anything with less than 100% rating. And this guy had 97%, and I didn't bother to look because I was so excited about getting the new Speedos. And they were cheap too. They were like 25 bucks with tax and everything, shipping. But after the guy refusing to refund my money, I went back to the ad and looked, and he only had a 97% rating. So I clicked on his rating, and in the last 6 months, he's had 30 claims against him for broken items. People that had bought broken items from him, and half of them didn't get their monies back or get a refund. And I filed a claim with him after I noticed that, and he contacted me a couple days after I filed the claim and said he would refund my money if I canceled the claim. So I canceled the claim, going on good faith. The day after I canceled the claim, he emailed me back and said he's only going to refund $2. So I said, "You gotta be kidding me! I will not accept $2." And he's like, "Well, if you ship it back to me, I will refund you half of the money." So I went to the post office to see how much it would cost, 26 bucks, and I said, "Screw that, I'm not paying 26 bucks." I contacted him and told him I'm not going to pay 26 bucks for a part that I only paid 25 bucks for. I'll be losing money. And he said, "Well, if you don't ship it back to me, I'm not refunding anything." And I said, "Well, if you don't refund my money, you know, I will get back in touch with eBay and refile a claim." And he thought maybe I was joking. And so I called eBay up and told them, explained to them my situation. They researched what I was saying and found it to be true, that this guy has a history of selling broken product to people and not refunding their money. So they contacted the guy, and the very next day he contacts me back and says, "Why did you report me to eBay?" I said, "Because you said you were going to refund my money and now you want to play games." So long story short, he refunded my money after I got the confirmation that the money was refunded to my PayPal. eBay contacted me and said that, did you get your money? And I told them yes. They checked and they said, okay, case is closed. So now the guy emailed me back and said he refunded the money and that I could keep this. I don't need to ship it back to him because he doesn't want broken product. So now that that's taken care of, I'm going to take it apart because I want to find out what's wrong with it, because this one, there's something is shaking inside there. And if you put the cable in here, this spins. I don't know if the camera picking it up. It's spinning. You can see it spins. The part where the cable goes in twists around. Now the cable's not broken because I disconnected this off of the bike and I had the cable still sticking up, and I rode my bike very slowly around my driveway and the cable spins. The brand new cable that I bought spins. So the cable's spinning. This thing spins, but I don't know what's inside, if it's spinning or not. So I'm going to try to figure out how to take it apart and then see if I can fix it. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Took all the bolts off, and let's see if it'll come off now. It's all wobbly inside here. And it doesn't matter if I break it, it's already broken, right? Why won't you come off of there? I have to figure out what's going on here. Okay, I got the speedo cap off. You have to pry this thing to get it to come off, and then you got the glass in there and the rubber seal. Well, it's not rubber, that's plastic, hard plastic. Where's that? Come on. Back over here. So anyways, then this comes out. And I guess this is the lights. Where's that? This is the LED lights. I'm going to take this off. This would be pretty cool for a run for something else. The Speedo's broke. I'm not going to be able to use it because I already took it out and looked at it. I guess this wire lights up this needle here. So this thing right here is spinning, but I think what's broken there, if you can see, there's a spring. Let me see if I can point at it. There's a spring right there. And I think that spring is broken because I can put this in here and I can spin. You see that round thing spinning? It's spinning, but the needle doesn't spin. I can even spin this by hand with my finger. And the needle over here does not spin at all. So the Speedo is broken and there ain't no way for me to fix it. So, I mean, that's the inside of a Chinese Speedo. I'm pretty sure that this probably looks the same. What you have to do, you can see on the RPM gauge, there's a gap there. It's not a complete gap all the way around, but there's a gap. And you got to stick a screwdriver and then pry that to where it looks like this. So I'm just going to throw this stuff in the garbage because there's no way for me to fix that. Because the spring thing is broken. Let me see if I can get in there closer. Can I zoom? So if anybody else was curious of what it looked like inside of a Speedo, that's what it looks like. Then this little gears here. See if the camera will pick it up. This gear here is not even turning. This white plastic gear here, it doesn't even turn. This turns though. So I wonder if that's what's wrong with it too. That gear doesn't turn. And I think what was rattling was I think it was this light, because this light just sits inside there. And when it sits flush on here, there's a space inside here to where this has room to flap around in there. So when you shake it, this is what you're hearing. Well, I thought something was broken there. When I was shaking it, this was rattling here. This LED lights here. And, I don't have any batteries. Let's see if I can light this up. It's 12 volts. There's no like, well, there's a little black thing there, so I don't know. I wonder if a flashlight battery would work. Let me see if I can get a flashlight battery. Dog is barking. He's barking, 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 barking. Get a little AAA battery. See if we can get this to light up with the AAA battery. I don't know. It's the first time testing for me. We shall see. What's the negative? What's positive? No, it doesn't light up. How about if we got a camera battery? We got this old Fuji. It's got a battery in here. This is a tough Fuji, man. I've had this thing for about, I don't know, 4 years, 3 years. See, negative and positive. No. That doesn't light up. I guess it has to be 12 volts. Anyways, I know the light works, that's for sure. But the Speedo doesn't work. So that was a waste of money buying this. What sucks is because it took 3 weeks. Yeah, this plastic thing here is not spinning. Plastic gear. doesn't spin at all. You know, these gears here, these plastic gears, it doesn't even touch the gear that this thing is on. It doesn't even touch, the plastic gear doesn't even touch this, and there's a shaft. This shaft that's right here goes up and connects to this. And this plastic thing isn't even touching that that shaft that comes up from here. And then trying to see what we get. This gear right here is the one that spins the numbers. Do the numbers even spin? It's almost impossible to. The numbers don't even want to. They don't even want to spin by hand. I mean, it's like locked. I've taken car speedos apart, and I could turn these individually easy by hand, but it's like frozen lock that these numbers don't even want to turn. Right here. Oh, there you go. I got to turn it. Oh. Wow. So I don't even think this thing was even designed to work. I think this is because the guy, he was. I'm not the first person to buy a Speedo off of him, and where people complain that they don't work because it's so poorly put together. It's locked. These things will never spin, and that plastic gear doesn't touch that shaft. This gear right here does not touch. If you can see, there's a shaft right there. I don't know if you can see through this crack here. Right here. There's a shaft, metal shaft there that comes up from here, and this spins. See, that shaft's spinning, but this gear doesn't touch that shaft. What touches this gear, what touches the numbers, what turns the numbers, and the numbers don't turn. Not even by hand, not even individually by one. So there you have it. If you were interested in what makes, I'm going to test these later on. Maybe I could use it for something else. Because I know the lights work, that's for a fact. I know the lights work. And this right here, piece right here, connects to this, what goes to this needle, and that needle lights up. So I know the needle lights up and the lights work. So there you have it. I'm not even going to waste my time with that RPM gauge taking it apart. Well, maybe I will, but I'm not going to video it because it comes apart the same way. You got to pry, you got to destroy it actually to get it apart. Maybe I'll keep this. Maybe I'll need this for something someday. Who knows? Or even this round glass. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just keep it all. Just hang on to it. Who knows? I'm going to destroy this, so I'm going to completely tear this apart. If I can. Two little screws there. Let's take those two little screws off right now. Just because they're there and they're saying take me off. When I bought this, I didn't even realize this was in kilometers until after somebody saw the video and told me, did you know that was in kilometers? Even though I know how to read kilometers because I lived in Indonesia for 3 years and they deal in kilometers over there. And I drove a 91 Isuzu Trooper right hand or left hand drive because they drive on the other side of the road over there like in England. I'm bummed because I really like this little gauge too. I'm going to pry this off. Okay, it doesn't want to come off. There we go. This little needle right here. Goes in this little thing. Alrighty, well, let me put these electronic pieces in here because I'm going to keep the electronics for who knows what. Oops, fell through. Who knows what for. So if anybody learns anything, don't buy anything off of eBay from somebody who has less than 100% positive feedbacks, because you'll get screwed. Where'd it go? Okay. Learn from my mistake. It's not that it's bad to buy stuff from China. It just don't buy stuff from people who have negative ratings. Well, if you like this video, click the like button. And like I see, you can't even turn these by hand. This is locked. This would never have worked. I'm going to take a hammer to it. But thanks for watching. Remember, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. And as always, I'm gone!
Subscribe to this channel because we Germans have ways to make you subscribe.